Hello, everyone, and welcome to Salty Sweet Games. Welcome to Against the Stars, our Burn Bryte campaign, co-presented with Roll20. We're back. We took off last week because unfortunately I was sick. But we're back and we're here in the Olaxis Galaxy, and I'm so excited to be getting my players into trouble, or rather, seeing the consequences of the trouble my players get themselves into. You can't say I'm wrong.
Sounds fake. Sounds fake.
It's us. We did this.
Before we go around and meet all of our wonderful players and jump in, we're going to do some channel stuff first. First off, I want to give a shout out to our wonderful co-presenters, the people who help make this production happen, and that is Roll20. Roll20 is our virtual tabletop of choice. They are incredible people, and we literally would not be doing this show without them. They are actually both behind the scenes helping us, and also they are the publishers for Burn Bryte, the system that we are playing. So, go check them out and go check out their stuff. Want to shout out a couple of other sponsors. That includes Dice Envy. If you like your physical dice, you like your chunky boys, whether they come in plastic, metal, wood, gemstone, all that good stuff, go check out Dice Envy as they release new dice basically every couple of weeks. And use our code SaltySweet, all caps one word, for 10% off your order. As well, our other sponsor is Grinding Coffee Co. Grinding Coffee Co. is a Black and LGBTQ-owned company, as they make delicious coffee that are organic and otherwise fairly sourced, and a part of their proceeds go to charity. So they're super dope, and you can go and use our code SaltySweetGames, all caps one word, to get 30% off your order, and that includes their merch stuff as well, which has some really cool stuff. Couple of other things, just running through them. My brain is trying to catch up onto what I'm supposed to say. Because this is in partnering with Roll20, this is also a slightly different stream than our usual streams over here at Salty Sweet Games. All of the donations today go over to Code 2040. Code 2040 is an awesome nonprofit that helps Black and Latinx communities, particularly in the tech industry, helping to uplift them and get them to do the activism and work that they need to do. So at every $50 that is raised, we will be introducing a complication into the story, because complications are fun. And at every $100, we are giving away a copy of the Burn Bryte starter pack. So if you want to play the game for yourself, that is a great way to do so, as it comes with the core rules. It comes with, a bunch of cool map stuff for building out your ship, for building out environments, all that good stuff. So if you're really into all of that cool Roll20 stuff, go check that out. And also help us get to that marker for the next
we are only $30 away from another Burn Bryte giveaway.
So please go and do that, so we can do that next giveaway. And as part of that as well, we also have a social goal. So at 15 retweets of the promo tweet for today, we'll get to unlock a weekly faction goal, where things happen. You get to help figure out what other players on the field that is the Olaxis Galaxy get to move forward with their plans and schemes. There's a lot happening in the background, y'all. You've all voted for some very interesting choices. I'll just say that, and we'll get to it when it comes. But let's go around and meet all of our wonderful people here who are with me today. Let's start off with Lauren. Hello, Lauren.
Hello. Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm that salty ginger over on Twitter. I'm the salty half of the channel. Hello. I am playing Valla Salabralta, the pilot of the Wicked Wallaby, who is currently in a very sexy dress that she's not. She did not pick this out for anyone in particular, so don't think that she did. Otherwise, she's very strong and very disaster. The end.
Yeah.
She's made of crystal.
And made out of crystals. Very strong, very disaster, also made out of crystals. There we go.
There it is.
And let's go over to Jess. Hello, Jess.
Hi, it's me. I'm Jess, but today I am Wallahlah Oodles Knees the last Telemo, and of course, you know Gleam name. They make so much sense, and they have to do with their lineage. So my name, Telemo, means I'm really good at just blurting out a lot of stuff, putting my foot in my mouth, and I'm really excited because now I'm in the hands of a Gleam that are known for their anger issues. So it's gonna be real good for me this episode.
You know, definitely fine. No conflict here. All right, let's go over to B. Hello, B.
Hello. My name is B. My pronouns are they, them, and I am playing Zev'xo. We are 10,000 bugs in the shape of a wallaby, and we have a rather unique purpose in the sense that we are truly concerned about how best to make a lot of Argent. And also, we have to take care of the crew. They are around, and we care about them. And for the purpose of this party, we are dressed up quite lavishly with the assistance of Valla. Despite the adjective that I use, I don't actually remember. I think, do I have a boa?
Yes, you have a boa.
Yes, you have a
Something
boa
else.
and a really
Yara.
yeah, the really trashy tiaras that
I
like.
forgot! Oh gosh, what do I have around me that can supplement a tiara? Okay, that very important detail. The bugs have to hold up this tiara, and it is work for them, but they feel fabulous while they're doing it.
Oh yeah.
Can I interject real quickly?
Yes.
As our Tiltify campaign has reached $250.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, y'all! What the
40.
fuck?
And so we have unlocked another giveaway that's just started in chat. Make sure you do !giveaway. And also we get a complication. We get both. Oh my god, thank you to that. I think it was an anonymous donor. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
thank
much.
you.
Thank you for supporting an amazing cause, and also for supporting the show.
And
we-
oh yeah, I see everybody. I think this is everybody it was tonight. Geonerd, Katie, and Anonymous.
Yay!
I don't know, but I know that you all have donated because I have your names right here. So thank you, even if it wasn't tonight. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and thank you. Oh, that was amazing. Let's go over to Sam. Hello, Sam.
Hello, I'm Sam, and I'm at Sam and Damiel, and pronouns are they, or she, and tonight I am Ciele Vandil, an Eno, a cat person, in a three-piece suit, and the crew recently discovered that I'm from a very wealthy planet that's full of mafia, and also my mom's a fox. Metaphorically.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Uh,
Seeing as your cat
metaphorically-
people.
Metaphorically.
Metaphorically, a fox is a cat person. I'm supposed to take over the family business. I'm AWOL from the family business. And yeah, everything's fine. Oh, right. And now we have to go rescue someone on this Monte Carlo in space. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. I'm having a very bad day. I just had a talk with my mom where I resolved to submit a proposal for like another 5 years away.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and
made
I'm
a
going
deal
to
with that too.
gonna relay information back to my mother in a spy-like capacity. It's fine. I haven't told anyone about that. Oh, and I also asked my mother to set up a meeting with someone that, unbeknownst to me, had already rejected Zev'xo. So, you know, it's just a day of reckoning, honestly, for Vandil. And we'll find out more about this cat in a In a three-piece suit.
I thought you were gonna give us like a deep metaphor, like a cat in boiling water, or a cat
No,
in
a
deep
cat on
water.
a hot tin roof.
Mm-hmm. No,
In a
cat
three-piece
in a three-piece suit. That is the saying.
Oh goodness. And I'm Kienna. I use she, they pronouns. And I am the GM for this campaign. I am everyone else in the Olaxis Galaxy and the Olaxis Galaxy itself, maybe. I apologize for my camera glitching. It wants to make this a space horror situation, I guess. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's decided that it just wants to do that. I have literally tried everything that I can to make it stop, and it does not want to do that. So we're here now. It's fine. But we should do a little bit of recap as to what happened last time on Against the Stars. So what exactly did happen last time? Well, a few things. One, the group split up, which is always a smart and clever thing to do. And I always encourage.
It is no.
In these games. And so basically we got to follow our different groups. Vandil went to go talk to their mom, have a little serious chat in their mom's hotel room, basically, where Vandil negotiated more time away from the family business on a little bit more of an official reasoning, other than just, nah, I don't want to be here. We're going AWOL like they did a year ago. And so after some conversation, the mother did agree, alongside that they would provide a contract upon this, especially with consideration that Vandil may decide to not come back. So having to put that all down on paper is very important. In exchange for this, all Vandil's mom asked for was to, if there was any information that Vandil would ever get on the Wesh Overguild out in the Olaxis Galaxy, to just send it back their way. It's fine. Definitely not sketchy at all. And also definitely set up a meeting with Silo Matelsot, a business partner of Vandil's mother, and also someone that belongs to an overguild, the Bahiri Overguild, and also someone that had already ejected Zev'xo for the same reasons that Vandil is setting up this meeting for. It's fine. It's cool. On the other part of the ship, Valla and Zev'xo had a fun little shopping time. They decided to kind of try to fit themselves in a little bit more into this space. And so they got to glam up a bit. Valla with a very sexy dress. It's very great. I think we established it was like silver and kind of disco ball-y, with like the slit up the side.
Yeah.
Like it's very good. And Zev'xo got a feather boa, and beautiful feather boa, and one of those crowns that you associate with like bachelorette parties and stuff like that.
Little cheap looking.
It's like, this is the outfit that says, I'm partying, but like I'm gonna regret it in the morning.
Yes. Yes.
And so they just had a fun chill time doing that, and fitting a little bit more in with the crowd in the Stella Nova, which is a bit more upscale, whether that's business upscale or mob upscale.
We definitely fit in more with the mob side, with how we're
It's a
dressed.
little column A, a little column B. It's fun.
Well, it's episodes in their own column, like.
We are.
And Wallahlah went back over to the Wicked Wallaby to do some more testing of their fun little artifact that they found. Right at the beginning of this campaign, this interesting orb that appears to project the thoughts of people around it when powered by plasma, which is our universe's equivalent of magic oil, essentially. Like, it's the fuel that fuels everything here, and everything that's technology and magic. And as they were testing, they did all of the appropriate things that they agreed upon for privacy concerns, which unfortunately only really extend into the Wicked Wallaby and not the rest of the Stella Nova, which is it's dark too. But how would Wallahlah know that? As Wallahlah started testing this out a little bit more, putting different power cells to it, and as they got out into the hallway, trying to see if they can find someone that can maybe start picking up and not actually listen, just pick up on. They came across a conversation between two guards of this place, and as they accidentally projected out their thoughts, because currently this artifact only speakers them out instead of projecting them into someone's brain. They were caught and taken away over to a door deep in the back rooms of the Stella Nova, where the guards had knocked on the door, and a Glean with a red reliquary opened it and beckoned them inside. But we're gonna cut to the other rest of the group as they had just gotten the general map of this area, and gotten a general sense of also where the security offices are, as that's where they assumed that they might have a better idea of where Wallahlah went, because all they got as a message was help, 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 help. So like I said, if we see the Stella Nova as kind of this kind of a square with a bit of a hole in the center for the stairs that go all the way up, you're on one end, you're on one side, and the security offices are on the other end. So you have to kind of go all the way around to get to it.
Good. Good. That's what Valla's doing then. Just without thinking about it, we're just walking over there to get Wallahlah.
Zev'xo, we are a little bit more concerned. We would like to perhaps perceive anything that looks dangerous, anything that looks like we all might be imprisoned or require help, like Wallahlah.
That would be a smart thing to look out for.
We've got so many little eyes. Why not?
There's many, many little eyes. All right. What would you like to do?
Can I use perception?
Yes, and this is going to be a difficulty 3.
Oof. But we have so many eyes.
Yeah, but you're also looking for specific danger things.
Sure.
So.
Difficulty 3.
Yep.
Oh no.
We're off to a good old start today.
So there's a lot of us that just can't see past the boa that we're wearing.
Sure.
Yeah.
The ones that really were used for eyes, which are around my little wallaby shoulder, they are blinded at the moment. Comfortable and cozy, but blinded.
Yeah, it's just hey, yeah. Yeah, you don't see anything. I'm not gonna roll a failure prompt there. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You don't see shit.
Yep. We're just busy being fabulous.
Yeah.
Following Valla, really.
Yep,
Valla's
Valla's
got the lead
just
on this.
walking through, catching eyes, turning heads, but walking toward where we think Wallahlah is without...
Yeah, sure.
I have no plan, except to get them.
Vandil doesn't have any plan either.
Yeah.
Turns out. And even though I'm the one who saw the map and has general direction, I am absolutely letting Valla go first
Nice.
for reasons.
for reasons.
Oh.
For reasons.
Oh. Yes. It is very tight. It's tight.
Okay, so
If that
I need to
explains
ask.
that.
Oh.
I think we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, we're on the same wavelength.
So I was mostly confused.
Zev'xo's like, she's glittery. That's great.
We like this.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to ask which direction you went. So there's the one direction that goes into kind of like through that shop area that you go through and then past, which you don't know which past there really.
Yeah.
Or you could go kind of the same way as the Wicked Wallaby, and that would go more into like all of the crew areas. So like, again, like the kitchens and the storage spaces and the maintenance areas. Basically what it is that you will likely catch less attention if you're going through the shop area because you'll look like you belong there. You do not look like you belong in the crew area at all.
So I guess
Since it is a square, I think I would have presented, like, yeah, we just need to. It's a square. It's just basically behind the stairs. We just have to go around. This can absolutely be a group decision on which way we go.
I want to go the shortest distance between 2 points.
Cannot go through the wall.
I mean, I could
Should
punch
not
a
go
hole
through
in the wall.
You should not. I believe that you can break down any wall in your path, Valla,
Thank you.
but should not go through the wall.
All right. Then through the square for blending in purposes.
Perfect. Yeah, we totally blend in, the three of us.
All right. So, so you're going through the shops area and then past that. Cool. So you pass through the shop area, which you've seen before. Again, it's a combination of like all the kind of kitschy cruise stuff, like cruise ship stuff that you would expect, like a gift shop kind of deal, or like you need toiletries and stuff kind of deal, and then some of the more
toiletries.
higher end things for clothes or jewelry or the such. So you pass through all this very familiar territory to you. After that though, you kind of get to this mostly just not a lot of people you don't see in this area at least, but you do see a door, and it says maintenance only, please do not enter.
Is the door open?
No, the door is very much closed, and it has a keypad to it, and
Security?
like a card reader.
The security office is only accessible through maintenance? How terrible.
Maybe from this end.
May
Can I hack it?
Sure, you can certainly try to hack it.
Yes, excellent.
we simultaneously hold up onesie? We can send onesie.
Oh, this is true. Onesie could go in. Confirm this is where we should go first before I open the door.
Raise any sort of alarm.
We believe yes. Vandil, we don't like alarms. They hurt all of our ears.
You have so many hearing orifices.
A lot of little holes for
So
ears.
many.
We have so many.
So many.
So many.
Alright, so my move. Not that I don't think hacking is a good idea.
Wait till you see what I mean by hacking, though.
Oh
Yeah, so you just wanna send onesie through, and
Yeah. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
that was in like one of my.
I mean-
something I do.
there are certainly, it's not an airtight door. That's not the purpose of this. So onesie can easily slide under and pop up. Through your hive mind with onesie, which is a very strange thing that you can kind of
We see a lot at once all the
See,
time.
see many places at once all the time. Onesie kind of comes out across, and there seems to be a continuation of the hallway, except this is you see there's a lot of storage space, a lot of cargo and the such. That are, and you can see some of the crates that are still kind of stacked outside the doors as well, for those that haven't been fully put in yet. I think the camera glitches the more that I move, so I'm gonna
Just stay very still.
I'll just stay
Don't
very, very still.
even blink.
You are a mime.
Yeah, I'll just mime my way through this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Fam is just having a time. You can also see not a lot of people are through here, and there doesn't seem to be an alarm system per se. This door seems to be more of a general stoppage, like please don't go through here.
Okay.
Although it does require again that keypad and a card swipe.
What if I told you that Onesie was feeling a little hungry?
Mhm.
And
Okay.
that they just wanted to devour some metal.
Can they do this?
Do they need assistance?
I don't know, hold on.
How many bugs do you need to eat metal? We can hold your stuff while you eat metal.
I can consume 1 pound of non-living, non-magical metal in 1 minute. Example, eat a hole through a metal door, compromise a ship's hull, consume a piece of metal evidence. Consume a data pad with some information to open a door.
So I'm gonna say that this yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So what exactly are you eating? Are you eating
A wire.
you're eating a wire, very
That's-
specifically a wire.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And if we have to roll to see if Wendy makes it, we can do that.
Oh boy. I mean, I sort of want to because you're chewing electricity.
Right? We're not
Which-
wearing rubber. We're not grounded to anything.
You are a tiny bug.
Uh-huh.
Onesie is a tiny bug who is trying to eat through
With only one eye.
an electrical wire. So
Is the captain communicating this plan?
Absolutely.
We are.
Oh,
we
good.
Are, we are simply saying that we have found some doors. These
Mm.
doors don't necessarily. We don't believe they're connected to any security system that will compromise our safety. In order to secure our passage, we believe in Wensie's ability to chew on some copper wire. We know that they are very talented. They simply joined our crew. I just gesture at my little wallaby body.
Mm-hmm.
And we have never been more happy to have somebody as valiant as Wensie in our body.
Game master,
yes.
as an engineering expert, could
Yes.
I figure out if this is going to kill Zev'xo's anything? They are very tiny little bugs.
They're a very tiny little bug, and again, this is going to be a live wire that they're chewing through. You're. This is not great for the livability of a tiny bug.
Captain, would you instead consider perhaps eating through the door and then I reach my hand in and pull wire? I am made of crystal.
That's
see
far
Vandil-
more noticeable than one wire. Just
But the life of each member of the hive must be valued. Is this not correct?
absolutely. Maybe there's a way to disconnect the wire without electrocuting Onesie.
We also have some eggs that are ready to hatch anytime a member of the hive passes. This is the normal flow of our life.
Or went out for Onesie, I guess.
Okay.
Listen to you with
I will follow
Rather-
Captain's orders.
Like,
All right. How would you like me to determine? Like, just give you like gosh, I don't even know.
it's not a survival check.
Right. Skullduggery.
That's finesse.
It's nefarious.
I mean, it is. Sure, I'll let you use skullduggery as this is kind of like a sabotage action. At least that's what the point is
Yeah.
here.
All right, that means I get a Nova point. Ah! 1.
Nice. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm so close. I'm so close. Just let me
Okay.
punch something. Or engineer it.
Complexity what?
I'm gonna say this is complexity 2. You've done this before.
Mhm.
You're not new to this, but also it still has the potential of sap.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Yes, Mumsy lives.
Yeah. You very expertly. I think you like grab onto like the. I think once he grabs onto like one end of each of like the rubber and just like eats that like eats very carefully at the little exposed part until it snaps. And I think Onesie still gets kind of like this. You like the like bit
See
of
their
the-
skeleton flash
Yeah.
for a second.
but Onesie is okay.
Yes.
And you watch as the red light that was on the keypad just kind of goes dark.
We have accomplished the task.
Just turn the knob and
You can walk right in.
Good. This is where we belong. Maintenance.
I'll just look Vandal up. Vandal's gonna look Valla up and down and be like,
Uh-huh. I don't know. I think Valla dropped something, and then we're gonna do the bend and snap. I don't know
I
what.
think
she
Vandal
dropped.
doesn't say anything.
Yep.
Man, Vandal is going to argue, change their mind.
Yeah.
Wrong.
I think you see Onesie kind of like still flying but kind of swaying a bit, like a little electric drunk.
We
As,
attach some of ourselves to
Yeah.
bring them back. You know, we just gotta surround them in a little ball and keep them safe.
Yeah. Onesie did a good job.
They deserve a rest. In the boa. Absolutely in the boa.
Nice.
Just chilling.
Very good.
All right. So, as you enter into the maintenance area, we're gonna cut over to another part of the ship. As Wallahlah, you have been escorted by a Peachcraft and Driftling guard inside of a office, you think. As you're brought in by another Glean. This one, she has the red reliquary, which catches your attention first. Her tentacles are more blue, and the reliquary itself is a triangle shape. As she just flutters over to what it looks like her desk, which domineers most of this office space, and just kind of floats over. And in this room, for a second, you almost think that like this kind of seems like a lab, or like a as you see, all along the sides are shelves and shelves of different objects and items. This kind of reminds you of the collectorial list, actually, in terms of its variation in objects. Like you see bits and pieces of plants and fauna that you read had long gone extinct on on planets that had been devoured by the burn. But here they are in small little terrariums and stuff, or aquariums, and living. Also a few vials of strange liquids, some of which seem to defy gravity as they kind of float up in these little balls. Imagine like lava lamps kind of deal, except it's not another liquid, it's just air that they're floating within. You also see a few, minerals and rocks and the such, which again, some of them have just different properties that you've never seen. You see one that seems almost completely polished to like a mirror, but as you look inside and you look to the two guards beside you, it doesn't show their reflection per se, but it kind of almost perceives further into like their bone structures and the such, almost X-ray-ish in that reflection. A few other and so these shelves are just have all these interesting items, and this Glean just settles herself at the desk. Has the guard also has your object in hand, having taken it away from you. Yeah.
I did. I'm trying to remember earlier because I have it written down. When we were over in the main section, I did get this person's name, didn't I?
Yes. This is Marcella
Kazna?
Kazna. Yeah.
Okay.
And I can't remember who heard this.
I know. Trying to remember who. Sorry, I'm trying to remember who I heard it from because I remember communicating to another party member that this was bad. I remember explaining oh no, that's a Kazna, no good. That's really bad.
Yeah.
I think
I think
while Vandil was talking to their mom, so I think it was the other three.
Yeah. I think this was Valla eavesdropping, I think. Oh no, it might have been. I can't remember. It was about somewhere along the way. The rest of the group learned that Marcella Kazna is the event coordinator here on the.
We were gonna meet her for some reason. I think I was looking for information on the event that was going on. Which was, what is that place where you sell stuff and you?
The auction.
Auction. Thank you.
Yeah. So she is the event coordinator, and therefore the person who you were somewhat directed to talk to when you were looking about auctioning stuff off, or you've heard the name before, and you know why. Wow, my camera's having a fucking time right now.
It goes with the music.
Yeah, I don't.
You're full AI now, Key.
I was gonna say you look like an AI sending a message across space.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'm very confused.
Are we finding out your true identity?
Yeah, Kienna hasn't been real this whole time.
Hiding your humanism? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually several light years away.
This is our deep dark secret. It's the only one we'll ever have here. So
And I really
enjoy.
need to know how you do deep space communication faster than light. I just need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Yeah, we'll talk about it after stream. All right, I turned the thing on and off and back on again, so nope.
No.
Don't worry
It's
about
fine.
it.
Whatever. Fine.
Put a seizure warning on.
It's honestly just my headcanon now that you're sending us these you're our AI sending us these messages.
It's a
Sci-fi
pity that
narrator.
we're not on the ship right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't look at
So-
yourself.
Yeah.
Don't look.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. So Marcella Kazna looks to you, Wallahlah, and then looks briefly at you, and then looks over to the orb, and kind of very impatiently waves a few tentacles over to beckon. coming down. Let me see. And
I'm gonna like mush. I'm gonna try. Am I being held?
You're not
like,
being held.
They're just pushing me in front of them, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna propel myself forward, and try and like fluff up all my feathers, kind of like blocking it out, and I'm gonna project myself forward and be like, "Oh, hello, hi there, Marcella Casna. I heard all about you. Wow, you're like a really important name in here, and it's really nice to meet you. And oh my God, is that really a verminic flower? I thought those were all extinct. How did you get one of those? Wait, hang on. Hi. So." You have a lot of cool stuff here. Did you want to tell me about it? And I'm like, as casual as you can when you don't have hands. At least 3 tentacles come up under my chin? Question mark. It's a majority of my solid center. And my feathers fluff. I need you all to really imagine this because I am a creature. At least 3 tentacles come up in a very sly look, and I just kind of like lounge sideways in front and like block the thing and put myself in front of her. Hi, hello. You're the you manage all the events here. That's all you're doing, and you've collected all these magnificent items. I see you are truly an eye of regard for special things. I can tell.
An eye of regard for these things.
Doing great. You're doing great.
Thank you. I also made up a random alien flower name. I don't know if you noticed that part.
I mean, that's great. I don't have to do it, so I'm cool with that. Okay.
Can I roll like a presence check here to
Yeah,
try and like
I was gonna
get
say,
her
I think you're
attention
trying to
and,
roll.
like...
Yeah, this feels like a hello, pay attention to me, not the same, please.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for here. Okay, I'm not the worst at this one, but I'm not the best. My only social skill that's good is my empathy. What difficulty is this?
Difficulty 3.
Okay, that's extremely fair. No!
Dang it!
Yikes! Let me just let's see what this says.
Oh no!
That's so appropriate, though!
Wow.
Oh, honey.
That's so amazingly... Game, are you psychic?
Hi.
Who the-
Roll 20 knows.
Roll 20?
Roll
Are you
20.
there? Are you there, Roll 20? It's me,
Hello?
Lauren.
How did you do that?
I think that you see Marcella just kind of like look to you again, because you're taking up the entire visual space right now.
Yeah. I'm small and I'm making myself as big as possible. I'm just
and
in
in front of the situation that's happening right now.
Yeah.
And I think it just it just goes like I think the guard just kind of like holds the orb up higher than you are, like. Because this one, I think this is the Peachcraft that has it, and they're big.
Man,
They're big. And kind of just lift it up over you for a hot second, and the Marcella reaches up and grasps it within a couple of tentacles, while still keeping the rest of her body kind of in place. Hello, kitty. Kate. And otherwise her focus is fixated on you right now, Wallahlah. She goes, I'm not interested in you unless you have any insight into what this very interesting object is, and mostly just its market price.
I mean, I have enough knowledge to know that it is unique, and you should definitely not sell it. It's special, but not too special. it's it's definitely, please don't sell it. It's neat, and I've been studying it, but I haven't quite tapped into its full range of capabilities. So, how about you let me test a little more, and then I can really then you'll really know how much it's worth to keep, because don't sell it.
Don't sell it. I think it just immediately whips back around to you. Kind of like that the swish of the tentacles, almost like a dress would, in that momentum. And it's kind of, look, if you don't know, then I'll just have to make my own guesses on this. Cause how long have you had this object?
I mean, I've only had it a short time, but I've done a bit of studying, and I think I'm close to a breakthrough of more knowledge of exactly what it is and what it does. Probably really soon. Close to.
I think kind of looks over to the other two guards here. Goes, can you take over to the other room? I think I just need a little bit more time with this, and maybe we can make a package deal out of it. And she kind of just waves her tentacles.
Oh no! I mean, okay. Package deal means I could hold on to it for you. And, like, as I'm being led away, like, I'll take it. You don't have to. Like.
Yeah, and you see this Glean kind of sit down at the desk, as much as sitting happens for a Glean, which, it's kind of this weird folding under of tentacles, and mostly still just floating, and as sets the orb on the ground on the desk and starts very closely examining it as you are taken away from your objects. And taken to another room, which is not that far away. And as it is opened, you see a large cargo room, and it seems emptied out, minus a few chairs, which are set in here. As well as what looks like to be a podium up at front, and a few tables and crates as well against it.
I float away from them as quickly as I can and plop myself down on one of the chairs and take half my tentacles on the left and half my tentacles on the right and cross them in a very passive fashion, put all my feathers down, and I just sit. And I'm like, I can just stay here. You don't need to worry about me. I won't do anything at all.
They look at each other. Look to you.
I don't want to be any more trouble. I already feel like I've kind of like, stuck my feathers in it.
I'm gonna need another roll here of some sort.
Okay, fair enough.
Trust that face.
I am being.
I would trust that face.
Can't you see my amazing body language that is extremely expressive with my alien body?
It's like a cat that's been stuck in the shower. Like.
Oh God, is this decorum or presence?
What a great question.
That's a very good question. I guess it depends on whether you're trying to out-polite the situation or you're just trying to, like, sheer force. Meh.
I'm trying to. I think I'm putting on a display of, like, I'm so small and, like, definitely not trouble. I'm listening even past, I'm sitting, I'm waiting, patient, nice, like. So I think, I guess it is, I don't know, presence? I just use presence, so I'm gonna use decorum, because I think it's a little different. What complexities? If it makes you feel better, my decorum is not good.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of what these guards are feeling right now. You're kind of pissed off the boss. You're yeah.
Wow.
How?
This is me on my best behavior. I'm helping.
Yeah.
Wallahlah has never pissed off anyone in their little life.
Yeah,
But
you're annoyed the boss.
A
So-
Kesna, though.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say this is the difficulty 3.
Fair.
You can do
Come
it, Jess.
on.
You can do it. Yeah, you did it!
Oh shit! Okay.
I have the most little and soft thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, so small. I think the two look at each other, kind of like a shrug, like a look back at you. All right. We'll be right outside though.
Okay, I'll stay right here and I'll just wait. I'll just wait until you need me. If you need any help, let me know, because I'd love to help.
And they just kind of give you a like, okay, as they step outside and close the door.
Okay. Okay, now I want to try and see if I can find anything. So,
Are you just looking around to see what's up here?
yeah, I'm looking to see what is in this room. I'm looking for two things: either a way to sneak out, or a way to like contact or send a signal to my friends.
Okay. So you look around. Again, there's all these. Again, it's a podium. There's tables. There's a few crates up here as well. As you look around for somewhere to go, this place is pretty well locked down. But there's the door that you came through, and there is a air vent all the way up near the top of the wall. Actually, kind of the same direction as the room.
Ah, dang it.
As the room where the office that you had just come from.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, that's still something. I still want to see if I can like maybe get up there to do like a little peek-see, little.
Yeah, you crawl up, because you do have that ability. I remember.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I have vertical movement. Can move on all spaces and ceilings.
Yep.
That's actually mildly terrifying.
Wallahlah just comes in crawling on the ceiling.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine how many nights we wake up in the middle of the ship and
Oh.
we can't find Wallahlah on the ground and we just flick on the lights and they're up there?
That's a
Sorry.
fail.
It's proven to be a safer space than on the ground.
Not incorrect.
My
Like you
studies
go to
have
get a
shown
midnight
that-
snack, and then you look, and then like you hear a noise, so you look up, and it's just a very concerned and startled Wallahlah on the ceiling.
Wallahllah's just an accidental sleep paralysis demon.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah. It's literally a glean ability that I took.
Amazing. I love it so much.
Yeah, so I just like floof my way up there.
Yeah. So you floop up, and there is a bit of a. So it doesn't go directly into the other room. It kind of goes into this past, like this air vent, essentially. But there's a bit of a space like by this wide or so, and then there's another air vent which you hear very faint sounds coming from, which you assume is the office.
I want to see if I can like you know, take the thing off.
these.
Yeah, I want to see if I can like get in to like do for two reasons. One, when they come back in, I want to have a hiding spot. Two, if I can listen, I'd like to listen. So
Okay. How do you do this without tools? Is my question.
Oh no, that's a very good point. You have a very good point. God, I don't even have. I sent Cam away to find them. I don't have anything. All my bracelets and things. All my thing that like they look like jewelry. So covered it. Okay, so Wallahlah is a Glean. Glean don't wear clothes. However, they do like to decorate themselves in other ways. So Wallahlah has a lot of like little jangles and decoration stuff like that, but some of them are actually practical tools and devices. So I feel like something, at least one of these in here is like sharp enough to like get an edge up. Like sometimes just use these in place of my tools sometimes anyway.
Yeah, that's a great explanation. I love that. And I am down for you using that then. So you're not going to need a roll for this then, because you can just unscrew these. And you have many tentacles to hold on to many things, so you're able to hold on to it so it doesn't just split onto the ground. And you're able to slide yourself in there. So again, all these...
And then with my remaining hands, pull it back on.
Yeah. So you're in this fun little vent in between space. You can see it go further down either way. One end kind of goes up on an incline, while the other just stays straight. Yeah, you're right by the vent that looks over into the office space that you were just in.
I want to listen.
Yeah. Okay. You listen in, and you see the guards enter back into the office space. One of them, the driftling, and they go, "Hey, boss, they're sticking in there. Don't worry, they've been real polite and quiet, and which would, I mean, they weren't very polite and quiet here." And it's like, yes, get to your point, please. It's like, yeah, so, what's the plan here? Because you've always got a plan. Like, listen, if you didn't always have to question what I said, then I can actually put my mind to thinking about, and just kind of goes off this fucking tirade of like, how dare you question me? Like, if you didn't keep bothering me, I would be able to think about stuff. This whole long thing. And the guard just kind of like, the driftling kind of like just shrinks in on himself real hard, just kind of like, yep. Very much like
shaking their head in the vent like, that's the Casda temper for you. So hot-headed. Oh gosh.
Yeah. And then finally, after it's all done, Marcella kind of says, contact all the guests that are supposed to be here, and I'm sure they'd be fine if we just did this a couple of hours early. It's very interesting stuff, and we need to make sure that we make the most of what just happened and fell into our laps here. And we're gonna cut back over to the others as you stroll through, trying to find the security room.
Yeah.
So you get through again all these storage spaces, and as you turn the corner, you see another one of these doors, except it's not locked on this side, because it assumes that if you're in here, you're supposed to be in here, and they're waiting.
We are supposed to be in here. They just don't want us in here.
We are.
And so you exit out, and you get into again back into that kind of crew space that you were in before when you were docking with the Wicked Wallaby, and you get here to see a door which has the label security on it.
So we wanna knock.
We don't know if knocking. We would just like to walk in.
Like knock, knock, knock.
Well,
excuse
if,
me, we've lost our friend. Is this
right.
the lost and found?
Because
or...
my experience with just walking into places that are labeled security is usually you get shot at.
Oh, we would not advise that. That doesn't really benefit the safety.
The safety,
crew.
right? I go knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, you knock, knock, knock. And you hear the roll of a chair, like the very distinctive sound.
Sure.
As it gets closer to the door, and the door opens, and you see what looks like to be a guard, and inside is a room full of cameras, like screens rather, of that all lead to security cameras that are all around. However, on the desk you see like what looks like to be the remainders of what was a snack at some point. But was eaten right before you, and I think you do see a couple crumbs. This person is a Alban.
Oh, good. We speak the same language. Are they into me?
We just walked in.
It only takes a moment.
Love at first sight, Avi.
I say hello, and I lean against the frame. We are here to see a glean.
This particular Alban is a kind of more of a purplish tone to the crystal. Dressed in that kind of, again, kind of a suit, but a little plainer. And you can see the scuffed up shoes from where they had propped up their feet onto the counter, but had very hastily pulled their feet down. And they just kind of look at you. Are you lost? There's no gleaning here. Just kind of.
We're not lost. We've misplaced a companion.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
we need help.
I feel like Vandil's just looking around.
Yeah.
Through the gap.
I do the knee turn in and point the toe thing.
Oh my god.
Is that booty pop?
Yep.
Okay, what are you trying to do here, Lauren, with this?
Yes, my plan.
Dazzle.
I want them to check out the cameras and look for our friend. Or, let us look and see if we can figure out where Wallahlah is. There's always a plan.
Can I get, a description of your friend? I can take a look.
Do we have Cam with us?
You do
We
not
do have Cam.
Oh yeah, you
Cam
do
has
have
the
Cam. I
video.
forgot you have Cam with you.
Just
Cam
pulls up a
found us.
selfie.
Yes.
Cam, hold up.
Wait,
you also-
in this selfie, is Wallahlah holding the thingy?
I think Vandil would try to find one where Wallahlah wasn't holding
Well,
the
it
thingy.
might be good because if we don't see Wallahlah but we see the thingy, we'll know where to go.
I see you,
Thank you.
but Vandil thinks that thingy might be dangerous and doesn't want people to know we have a thingy.
Zev'xo kind of wants it. We
Well, hold up.
You
Two
also-
photographs.
you also-
one
you
with
also
it.
do
one
have-
without it.
You did just take the group photo with all of you.
That's right. Yes.
And that's probably the most recent one, too.
Yeah, there's the
so,
most recent pictures.
Be that one, the gleam. But Valla's very tall, and I don't imagine Vandil to be very tall, so maybe this is next to Valla's chest that I'm holding up Cam to try to assist in the thing that Valla's doing.
Yeah. This whole thing.
Oh,
That's
this whole
so
thing.
confusing. Why
The just a beautiful disco ball.
Valla, please make a difficulty to some form of social skill.
Presence. That's a pass.
Yeah. This person doesn't know what to do, but they're enjoying what's going on.
Excellent. They will definitely help us now.
It kind of they kind of like in the chair, like they kind of look past y'all for a moment. Yeah, just to double check to know that like no one's seeing this. I'm not really supposed to do this, but I mean, if it's for you looking for your friend, just I'm sure just a couple minutes, no big deal.
Thank you so much. What's in her voice, but
It's definitely the Valla trying to be sultry voice.
yes, very good at this.
And they'll kind of they'll slide back into the room on their chair. They have not stood up
I love
for this
it.
entire thing. They have been in the chair the entire time, I think. Over to the other, back to the console.
Yes.
With like, again, like it's like a 10x4 grid of just different cameras.
It's like Matrix style, like the.
Yeah. You notice that a lot of them, like, they look into hallways, but they don't necessarily look into like private rooms, because, this is a crime ship. They want to have some form of accountability for some stuff. Just want to make sure that no one's, getting murked, but also they don't want to look like
Do
they're
your
spying on their
crime,
clients.
but no murder.
Yeah.
Murder's tacky. It's not in.
Murder's tacky on this ship here.
Can I
God, that guy's murder is tacky on this ship.
Can I, looking at all this, can I rewind footage? Approximately half an hour? I'm very good at engineering, if you would.
Is he gonna let you get that close to the
Yeah,
tag?
but I'll be leaning over it, so he'll be distracted.
At him,
Yeah.
just like tug.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
I
just
pulled that one in this.
so
Like,
you're
you
trying.
can't judge.
Are you trying to convince him, or are you trying to distract him while you do this?
Both. The latter, mostly.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna say with your previous role, you have thoroughly kind of like flustered this poor guy. It's just like I think they're pointing out different like parts of the screen, just being like to all of you, not really noticing that you're doing something else.
My little
like-
engineering hands.
Yeah.
I think Vandil is helping by making like intense eye contact with this guy and like really paying attention. Like, yeah, please show me.
Yeah. This man
This
is
poor Aura.
this Alron is someone who spends most of their time in the security room monitoring other
Alone.
people and is not used to being watched, given attention to.
We're gonna
so-
give some attention.
No, it's just being like, did you any of you go upstairs? I mean, do any of you have like the ID cards to get in? I haven't seen.
We
haven't
went
seen-
back to our ship.
You're back. Oh, you docked recently?
Yeah.
When did you dock? How long has it been since you did the docking?
God fucking damn it, Lauren.
You're fired.
You're fired. You're fired from the channel you co-run
my
with me.
word.
That's not even how Auron do that.
I know. All on are asexual in their
Yep.
reproduction.
In reproduction, yep. But Valla is
Knocking isn't
not.
about reproduction.
That's
No,
true.
that's true.
That's very true.
No, this is more like conjunction junction.
Fuck.
Okay, can I please attempt to find this footage of Wallahlah? Or the artifact that I don't know she has. Anything that looks familiar.
Yeah. Oh boy.
This is great.
So, so you rewind, and you focus in on the areas around the ship, and you see playing out footage of Wallahlah. You see them pop out of the ship with the artifact on a cart. There's no sound to any of these, and then you see them being confronted with and taken away by a couple of guards down the hall. And you follow the footage of the hallways down until you see them being ushered into a office space.
Can I figure out with our previous knowledge from Vandil, I think was the one who knows the lay of the ship. Can we figure out where this is?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the office of the event coordinator.
Oh. Huh. That's great. And I think while Vandil's still talking, I think Valla like turns around suddenly and like behind her back like puts everything back to present. Not that I think we really need to hide anything at this point. Okay, this has
Listen,
been...
bro does not know what hit him.
Bro is confused. All right. You have been very helpful to us.
I'm glad it did, but we didn't find your.
Oh, I did. I have
your
very
friend.
keen eyesight. I think I know where to go.
Oh, okay. Do you need any help? Are y'all good?
I think you really helped us a lot, and we really appreciate this. You've helped us locate our companion, and they mean so much to us, our companion, and their safety is of the highest priority. So thank you so much. We would not know what we would do without you.
Yeah.
Unsung
Of course.
hero of this vessel. Do you have a superior that I could leave a commendation with? If you don't want me to, that's fine. I understand.
I mean, I'm not really allowed to have people in here.
No, totally understand. Then I won't say anything. You've been such a big help. You just know we really appreciate it.
Yeah. If you need anything else, I mean, I can't say that you can come back in here again, but if you need anything, you can find me later. Maybe when I'm off shift.
I mean, we might find you later when you're off shift.
Great. And I think even as I've been talking to you, they've definitely been looking over at Valla, like.
No, and I think when Vandil said we, they looked at Valla like, we can find you later.
Valla doesn't get it, but winks.
Valla gets enough. It's fine.
Yeah, one eye just goes dim and then comes back.
Yeah. And it's because Mondu. Name's Mondu. By the way, I forgot that I didn't introduce myself. That's very rude, right? That's
Yes, it would be very rude if someone did not introduce themselves and then I start walking out.
Well, Mondu, we'll see you later. Wink.
Yeah.
I think we closed the door behind us.
Yeah.
Like, on him.
Zev'xo just kind of see ya.
We snacked on the crumbs that were on the ground.
Nice.
That was really our only contribution.
Well, then y'all are back in the hallway. Yep. That's
Oh.
just.
Where are we going?
We are going to the event coordinator's office. So Wallah's probably fine. I mean, they were escorted by guards and they had the thing with them. The telepathic speaker thing. So never mind. This is probably bad.
This is probably really bad.
We present our concerns. We have many. About the item. About our crewmate. Is the item with our crewmate? We wonder.
It's a good question. We will have to go to this event coordinator and find out. That's a weird thing if you're taking someone somewhere. Why would you take them to an event coordinator? Unless Wallahlah wanted to go? Maybe Wallahlah is planning a surprise. A surprise party for someone.
Valla, there was that whole secret event that's going on later, and they're going to be doing an auction of some stuff.
Would Wallahlah want to auction off their new fun toy?
No,
we don't think that's the...
No.
We believe that the event coordinator might auction off Wallah's item, and we would not want that.
No.
We think that's bad, and we should stop that, because we stop things that are bad.
Alright, well, let's go.
I'm really glad you didn't say auction off Wallahlah. That's where I thought you were going, and
oh no,
that would be terrible.
I mean, only silly people pick up gleans from nowhere and let them stay on their ship. We would never understand that. We should go.
Yes.
I'm not gonna ask questions, Captain.
Off to the event coordinator.
Yeah. Oh God. So as you walk to the office, you hear footsteps coming down, and not just one set of footsteps, not two, many sets of footsteps.
Towards us?
Towards the direction that you're, towards you. As you're kind of heading down that.
Nearby?
Not nearby.
Walk casual? Walk casual.
We are very casual.
Yep.
We're gonna just fly casual then. Okay. Alright. Cool.
Alright. So, you walk casual continually down the hallway. And as you do, you basically turn the corner again, and you see down the hall, in the direction of where the office that you're staying, you see a group of people that seem to be entering into a larger room, and guarded by a couple of people, a Peacecraft and a Driftway. And this group of people is very assorted. But you do recognize Silo Material Salt.
We
that
narrow
Kithic.
all of our eyes.
And you see, a couple of Alvins, a couple of Driftlings, and none of these are all guests. These are all people who are visiting the ship. And there's a couple here who look even like y'all didn't quite fit in terms of when you came in. A couple of these people don't quite fit in either. There's one Driftling. She's heavily pierced and has what looks like to be an eye patch on, and a kind of a swagger to her steps.
That's a
it seems
pirate.
like she
That's a
owns the
pirate.
That's a
place.
pirate.
I love a pirate.
Nice.
And you see a couple, again, this is a mixture of, you see a couple of Overkill people. You can tell, again, they wear the little emblem. You're too far away to see which emblem they're wearing, but you can see the different, little lapel pins that they wear.
Good.
And there's one that sticks out to you that is just a little weird. There's an Ulvan who looks very stiff, Um,
Oh, are they
Like-
old?
and the outfit isn't quite as nice as everybody else's. I'll say they're stepping a little bit awkwardly, as if to try to mimic, trying to mimic the pirates movement, but it's not working.
A robot version of the pirate.
Yeah, just really like it's very like leg out, hip out, foot down, like the natural swagger of this person. And they all step into this room.
Is it the room that we're heading to, basically?
It's right next to the room you were heading to, and there was
We want to go there.
Yeah.
Will you go save Wallahlah? We will go there.
Aye, Captain.
Captain's orders.
Uh,
Bye, Vandil.
Captain.
We listen.
I don't remember if I told you, but I spoke to my mother about getting a deal with that overkill person she was talking about. So,
You see our like light colored glow that comes out of our eyes darken a little bit.
I figured, what's the use of having family connections if you don't use them, right, Captain? For profit.
We will step in a little closer, and then we will ask you, what are your thoughts on exploitation? Of our enemies only.
That's probably
Blackmail?
all right.
We will talk later. We
Okay.
think we will utilize these tools that you've presented.
Captain, you and I should talk later.
We
Just the two of us.
agree.
Yes.
We have understood our crew, and we have not understood you, Vandil. We think that this will be beneficial.
Wonderful. Valla, let's go be
Yes.
daring rescuers.
Oh,
Wow.
excellent. Yep.
We are splitting the party again.
We are splitting. This is a three-way split now.
Oh, is it? Is the event coordinator's door unlocked?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Alright, open it.
Yeah. You see. Well, first you hear
Mhm.
the. What do you mean that you lost them? They were. You said that they were sitting there and not doing anything, and you said there was nothing to worry about, and yet here you are being incompetent buffoons. You hear this as you're opening the door,
Uh-huh.
and you see the back of a driftling,
Mm-hmm.
who looks even from the back looks incredibly cowed. Like you can see the
Mhm.
going inside, and on the other side you just see this like array of tentacles. You don't see the main body of this glean.
But
As
those are not our Glean's
no,
tentacles. For sure.
this yeah, no, definitely not. This one is more blue.
Is it beefier? Like what?
Ragier?
Yeah, and definitely a lot more like very articulate and not in a nice way.
Mm.
Like aggressive hand motions.
Okay.
And as you open the door, you hear, "What now?" As you
So, couple questions. We've got the
Yes.
Glean, we've got the Drift Lane. Is there anyone else?
green driftling, no one else in here.
Okay. And
Because okay.
is the thing here?
You can't see it.
I don't like this. I go, hello.
And you hear, "Yes, what is it?" As this driftling now becomes like this a standing point for this gleam as she just straight up goes and like
Like a
stands
mech?
Listen, that not exactly what I'm thinking of, but sure.
Sure.
You can just pilot this driftling.
We have it on good authority that our friend Wallahlah recently visited you, or rather was forced to visit you.
Oh, so you're friends with that very... They're not here anymore. They've went away somewhere, even though they were told to sit in one place and just stay there and wait until I was able to have a conversation with them.
Why did you want to have conversation with them? I mean, they are very chatty, but most people don't willingly engage with it.
It's not really your business, is it?
Well, you see it is, because they are a member of my crew. I get bigger. I stand straighter. I poke one of my legs out of the slit.
Power stance.
Yeah, the power pose.
I don't really have time for this. If you want to go look for your friend, you can go look for them, because I don't know where they went, and no one else does, apparently, and looks very pointedly down at the driftway, who she is standing on.
I'm still a bit confused as to why they were here in the first place.
They interrupted some of my business. And so we had to have a little conversation about that because I am on a very strict schedule and I've already had to change it because of their interruption.
Oh no, I'm sorry, that's horribly inconvenient for you.
Yes, so if you don't mind, I need to be on my way.
There's one door in and out of here.
Yeah.
I think Vandil just like gently leads like Valla to step off to the side so that hoping this glean will just walk right past us.
Valla's not picking up what you're putting down.
So it's like a very gentle, like, you know, when you just take someone by the elbow, except now it's
the elbow of someone who's made out of crystal and very stubborn.
And strong.
gentle. Less gentle.
Listen, our
Tug,
friend had some of our cargo with them. You wouldn't have happened to also have that stored somewhere.
And I think she looks at you
Mm-hmm.
and narrows her eyes.
Mm-hmm. I narrow mine too.
Why don't you come with me? And she'll start to...
This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Let me insight her. Where's the insight button? Why isn't there an insight button? Could I see if she's like just trying to get us somewhere where she can have more backup? Like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I know a trap when I hear one. Yeah. Could this be like deceive thing? Like recognizing?
I don't think this...
Could this... Could it be knowledge? Could it be something I'm not terrible at?
That's the real question.
That's the real question.
This feels like a streetwise to me.
Sure it does. Okay.
Because this is just like the knowledge of
Yeah.
stuff that happens like in these types of situations. Like
Totally.
you have to be on guard or not.
Mm-hmm.
This is difficulty. This is a difficulty 2, I'm gonna say.
Okay. Maybe I get it. Yes!
Damn, okay.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
D4.
You don't think that she's trying to lead you into a trap per se,
Mm-hmm.
but she doesn't want to answer your question.
Yeah.
And she has somewhere she needs to be, and this is just her way of trying to make this
Totally.
happen.
Okay. Well. Oh God. The captain really should be here to stop me. So, you seem like a very important lady, and I would hate to take up more of your time, and I back kick the door closed enough to stick it.
So cool.
I do think Vandil is just standing next to you like,
Oh dear.
And we're gonna cut back to the captain.
I shouldn't be left on my own. Or with
Captain,
Vandil.
are you gonna try to head into the other room, or what's the plan here?
I will. I could also present an opportunity if Wallahlah happens to fall from the ceiling.
We'll come back to Wallahlah in a hot second.
Alright.
So as you get towards the door, there's this Peacecraft guard who's standing here, kind of stands in your way. Sorry, I don't think you're on the guest list for this.
We disagree. Do you not know who we are?
No, actually.
We have authorization from, and they almost say Mama Vandil, but then they pause and they're like, no, professional names. Ciela Amian?
I think there's like a coin. And like the Peacecraft looks down at you.
You really have to look up. There's a lot of looking up.
Yeah.
We look
Have-
very, not humble. What's some innocent?
Yeah.
But also, I've got a wonderfully pink boa and a cheap tiara on my head.
It's the Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
Yes. May we please enter, please, sir?
Can
So,
I have entry?
Yeah. So I'm guessing you're not well, she's not coming herself then?
Not at this moment. We understand that they will arrive at a later time. We understand as well that this event is earlier than predicted.
Yeah. Boss isn't happy about that, but
Therefore, we are here in place of our benefactor, Ciela Amian.
right. Okay. And steps in, and steps away to let you in. And let's see if this actually works. Did this work? Nope. Come on. Yeah.
So
Do you see things?
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
party here.
Thanks.
Party.
It's map. You step in, Wallahlah, and you see, a what looked like to be a cargo hold, except it's been emptied out and turned into a makeshift auction room here.
Do we recognize any flair that makes us feel homey?
Ooh.
Or is it pretty stark? Just crates pushed to the corner.
Yeah,
One
it's-
sign that says auction.
It obviously thought had an effort had been put into this. and very much kind of like a lot of the place here meant to look like it's not part of a ship per se. It's like, and you see some pretty fancy chairs, which have been set up, and a podium, as well as the table and crates and the stuff. Some very you see a lot of them are covered in like tarp and cloth to hide whatever's in there. And you are ushered away, and I need to get your token in here.
Token over
Your
here.
little token.
A little bee.
Token.
Also, is that a Savoy at the stage? Is that a Savoy on the stage? I cannot tell for the life of me what that is supposed to look like.
This is a glean over here.
Oh, it's a glean.
Yeah.
They look so just blobby. I couldn't identify
they're
them.
just hanging out here,
They're so cute. I
up
wanna
at the
poke them.
podium. Let
I
me
hope they're lovely.
grab.
I'm not
your-
offended. That's not wrong.
Grab your token. There's Zev'xo.
Where's my
And-
wallaby body?
We will boop you
Boop.
right there.
Yay.
You've been booped. So yeah, basically all of these here are some spare chairs.
I mean, you
This-
know where we are going to sit.
Where are you gonna sit? Oh, right next
Right
to
next to
Silo
the
Mateo
By the
shot.
gimmick.
Yeah.
We will not make eye contact with them. We will wait for them to address us first. Nobody rejects Zev'xo.
And lives to tell the tale.
Not when it comes to business deals.
Yeah. Wallahlah, you've been hiding up in the vents, and two things have happened at once. One, you've seen your friend Valla and Vandil show up and start talking with Marcella here. And also you see Zev'xo enter this auction room now, which has been filling up with people pretty quickly. And you're here in the middle of the space.
Okay, so how far apart? Like it's like one room apart? Like are they
Yeah,
separated
they're
by,
one
like,
room apart, and then you're basically in the crawl space between them, but just in the air vent tunnel specifically.
Which room is the mean glean in?
In the office currently, having a conversation with Valla and Vandil.
Look at the glean in the auction room. They look so cute. Got a little O mouth.
Yeah, so I think that. Oh, are they a Zalas? That's interesting.
Ooh, I
That's-
don't know what that means. Don't
that's-
tell me yet, because I want to find out.
I know,
But-
I know. Okay, no, but I think what I think what Wallahlah probably will make their way. They'll like float towards the auction room, and they'll try and like stick some feathers out of the vent and be like, Captain,
I think both Zev'xo and Silo Mateo shot hear this. Silo kind of looking around, being like, "Who the?" And I think this is why he catches notice of you, because looking around as to where this voice is coming from. Zev'xo, you can very easily tell. Oh, there's Wallahlah hiding in the vents,
Ah,
up
We greet
like
you.
and right up by like the ceiling, basically.
we don't usually enjoy when we see you up there, but we greet you nonetheless.
Captain,
Yes.
Captain, there's.
We-
I don't know if I should come down.
we don't have any there. And we'll point to a chair kind of like adjacent to us. We have a spot for you. Because that's the only
Captain,
thing we're worried about.
Captain, they locked me in a closet. I kind of snuck away.
Oh. Well, we look around at everybody here, and decidedly everybody here belongs in the closet. You should just come hang out with us.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get out of the fence.
Without being sketchy.
I mean, there's no way to not be flop out from the ceiling. They crushed one of my bugs. Like,
It's definitely meant to be here.
We assume
I'm
that
so
was a
glad
door.
we're not in that room.
Better.
So Wallahlah climbed out of the vent.
Well, because Captain told me to come out. Captain told me
Yep.
to come out of the vent.
They are
And,
just following
and this
orders.
entire conversation was not subtle because Wallahlah does not have their communication badge anymore. So
We are
you
shouting
were
up and they are
just
shouting
just
down.
talking to each other. So Wallahlah climbs down, and I think the Peacecraft guard pokes his head in, goes, and kind of like presses it up to like the the combat and be like, those of you who are inside the office, you hear the combats come to life on the Driftling's lapel, and it says, they showed up again. They were in the vents, I think. I don't ask me.
Can I hear the piece, or can we hear the Peacecraft? Like, are they like using their outside voice to make this little intercom?
I think it's a small enough space that you're able to hear that.
Okay. We must interject. This is an honored guest. We look at them. We recognize their honorary faculties. I mean, I think this might be a shtick that like Wallahlah and I have pulled off before. We're like, because Wallahlah is just so naive and doesn't often understand the like political complexities of what's going on. The most of the time, I just play Wallahlah off like some royal glean, and we just lie our way through this.
I puff myself up behind Zev'xo and go over behind
That's the
Zev'xo.
process.
Yes, I am supposed to be here.
We took care of your crown, and we will place it gently on top of your little smushy head.
Wallah's very excited. Thank you for giving me my crown back. I am very happy to have it.
We welcome you. Peacecraft, do you understand the situation, or do you wish to argue with us, because we will cause a conflict if that is the case?
No, we're good. I think. He kind of just. He ain't being paid enough for this shit. And he kind of just stands back outside. At which case, the green at the front at the podium goes, kind of like looks around as if trying to see, like, as if someone's missing. But, I suppose we'll get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the auction. I'm so sorry that this was a couple of hours early, but you know how Miss Marcella is, and there's a couple of chuckles in the room, who are they're kind of
Silo
like,
chuckle.
Silo does not chuckle. Anyways, the Bauer family has such interesting things to show all of you today. And of course, all of them are up for sale. So please, if you look under your chair, and there's those little placards.
Yes, the paddles.
Yeah, little paddles. It says, our starting bids will be very high, of course, but I'm sure that won't be an issue for any of you. And of course, there's that round of chuckles again. That one Olin, who you saw that was being kind of awkward, is sitting about here. That one right here, and they seem to be delayed in all of their social cues.
Oh, I love them.
It's like if people ha 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 ha. It's a lot of like. Definitely don't trust this shit. And definitely don't know what's going on really. You're like, all right, let's get started then. And this green, it goes over and rips off the cloth of one of these, what looks like to be a crate at first, but it's a glass box. And inside of it is a large piece of what you know as Kala. Kala is this metal that conducts magic, and it's only found on Marthong. which is the Elven home planet. It is extremely, this day and age, unprocessed raw Kala is very rare, and especially not on Martha right now. Here we have some unprocessed Kala. Of course, I don't need to go on as to why this is so valuable. And so we're starting off with 10,000 Argent. Can I get a bid over here? And you see paddles start to fly up as the bid goes up. You see Silo bid on it a couple times, but eases off pretty fast, not wanting to go much further.
Is Wallahlah, like, does Zev'xo discern any reaction from them at the mention of Kala? Like, is this something that they would want?
I think they just want their item back. They just want their.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then we will continue to sit back, nibbling maybe a little bit on the corner of the paddle.
Nibbly.
Still eat the whole thing.
No. We have to use Wallahllah's paddle.
And eventually it goes, and sold to number 3 over there. Thank you very much. And you see the one of the Overguild people kind of stand up and do a little nod before sitting down, pretty content with themselves. And then, oh right, and let's move on to the next item. And this goes on for a couple of rounds. This auctioning is rapid fire. This one Glean being very boisterous and pretty being very small still takes up a lot of presence in this space. And then finally, it gets down to the last object. Looks like to be about a tube of this size, and as the cloth is ripped off, you see looks like to be plasma at first, but it's moving, and seems to be taking on forms as is within here. This kind of humanoid shape as it presses up against the glass. The Glean at the front. This shape, it's really hard to pin down the features of it because it's just so amorphous, and it keeps almost trying to like pull itself up into this form before falling down. You think that it's Eno-ish, but it's really hard to tell. Could be a driftling that just has a lot of Eno features. It's so hard to pin down. You hear the Glean say, and of course, our most interesting item of the night so far. We've got a scientist here from the Order of Heroes. A plasma ghost, of course, right now, but I'm sure that if you had some conversation with them, you'd be able to have some very interesting information about the burn and the progress on the Order of Heroes research. And our starting bid here is at 300,000. Let's go. The things start like they start going up, and
the paddling begins.
And basically everyone wants this.
Wallahlah like puts a bunch of tentacles over towards Zev'xo. She's like, Captain, imagine if we could ask it questions. If we got my item back and we had this, we could use it to speak to the. Imagine together what we could learn.
We ask that you watch whoever purchases the plasma ghost. We prefer to do our business one-on-one. You know, not in groups. You're familiar with our business dealings. It's always behind closed doors, and we always do business one-on-one. Not like this, so just we will watch who takes this ghost.
Captain, we don't want to be the ones to purchase it.
I don't know how I can, like, metaphorically, like, in this game, open up my empty wallet that just has dust in it.
Once he comes out. Once he was taking a nap in the wallet.
Like, oh, whoop.
Okay, I understand. So what you're saying is that right now we're at a disadvantage, but later when you can speak to them one-on-one, oh, I understand. Okay, I get it. Then you can get a better deal.
You are correct. We will barter for goods.
Yeah, okay. That's a great plan. Okay, and then like very attentive now.
Yeah, you watch as the bids climb higher and higher at a rapid, chaotic pace. All the meanwhile, there's this plasma ghost kind of clawing at the edges of its capsule. And then suddenly, the Ulrun, who had been looking very awkward all this entire time, suddenly stands up,
Oh my god.
pulls out a gun,
I knew it!
What?
I knew it!
What?
No!
holds it towards the Glean,
Not the gleam that I love.
and says, "Sorry to interrupt here. Order of Heroes here. We need to take that back right now." And that is where we're going to leave
Order of Heroes?
today's episode.
What?
As the Order of Heroes had made themselves known,
Oh my gosh.
both in ghost form and not.
Oh my goodness.
Wild.
Also, made of cartoons, you won the giveaway.
Yay!
Message us on Twitch or Twitter so we can get you your game code.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Good
We
stuff.
are still locked in a room, Valla.
you're
Yeah.
still locked in a room.
Mm.
That's gonna suck.
Is it?
How are we getting out of this one?
We're gonna take our thing back and then we're gonna walk out.
And your two least combat-y people are
And
about
a very
to show up, about to be in the middle of a full of
gunfight?
criminals,
Mm.
I mean,
all-out
Zev'xo
brawl.
is in their element. They are
Zev'xo's fine.
pull out weapons.
Wallahlah
out
is
of
your
belly.
concern here.
I wonder how much we could steal in the chaos.
A
I'm really
lot.
glad. I'm really glad this happened as quickly as it did, because I was about to ask if anyone would notice if I started just like drifting forward.
Hi.
So this is better. This is better. This is.
Oh, goodness. All right. Let's go around and say hello to all of our wonderful people. Tell us who they are, where you can find them on the internet, and their thoughts, feelings, all that good stuff about today's episode. Let's start off with Sam. Hello, Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam. God, that was so great.
Ah.
I loved everything about the things that just happened, especially Valla just dazzling that poor security guard who has no idea what just happened.
Dazzling, yeah.
Love it. Love it, love it. That was fantastic. Anyway, I'm Sam. You can find me at Sam Wandamiel, and I'm here Tuesdays. Alternating Saturdays, I'm on Jess's channel playing Heart. And if you're in the market to get your tarot cards read, send me a DM on Twitter and I will do that for you. And it'll be a great and good time. A great and good time.
Can we tip you if that's something you do? And do you have a Ko-Fi or a PayPal set up?
I have a Ko-Fi and a PayPal.
Ah, excellent.
Oh.
So DM me, we can schedule and discuss.
Hell yeah. Do that, friends. Go do that. And let's go over to B. Hello, B.
Yeah, what's up? This was a wild game. Zev'xo is starting to realize a lot of their, I didn't even look once at whatever their, path was. I was role-playing exclusively based on feelings, because they need a sense of their own righteous justice executed upon that butt who rejected their business offer. and they will find a way. So I'm hyped. I will peek at whatever actually my storyline is, so I can intertwine that a little bit better. You know. We'll talk off screen.
Yeah.
Nonetheless,
You've got smuggling to do.
I do. And I think I've already done one of them. I just want to talk about like if I could narratively retroactively apply that at a place. Okay. I also we might have already talked about this, and I was afraid of character creation, but now I'm basically a professional at it. So no more fear from me.
No more fear.
Nonetheless, my name is B. You can find me on Twitter as @B_Zelda. I am a streamer, a podcaster, a professional GM. For the month of October, on Wednesdays, I'm going to be streaming a wonderful game that is in Kickstart called Arium on Q Times. On Saturdays, I'm going to be playing a game of Werewolf that is going to be announced soon. And on Sundays, I will be playing a game called Power Play, which is a superhero game, and I'm definitely going to be a robot. So follow me on Twitter to see all the fun things that I do.
Hell yeah. Let's go over to Jess. Hello, Jess.
Hi, my name's Jess, and I might be slightly less in trouble or more. I'm not sure. This game is the best. Thank you all so heckin' much. I love that Zev'xo just told us to, like, don't even hide. Just come out of there. What are you doing? Just get out. Just get out there. It's fine. Thank you so much. This game is so awesome. You can find me at go_JG in pretty much all the places. I am a Twitch streamer, content creator, game designer, show producer, a little bit of everything. If you want, come over and hang out on my channel if you like all sorts of video games. We're doing lots of different cute stuff right now. On top of that, we do very regular Fiasco Fridays, indie game spotlights, Heart, which Sam mentioned they are a part of, which is a wonderful, weird, and wicked dungeon delvey kind of messed up Alice in Wonderland, but darker and creepier. It's something. It's a really good time. It's really hilarious. We had such an amazing last episode. One of our friends turned into a monster and then fought themselves. It was cool.
There were a lot of teeth.
There were a lot of teeth. Yeah, we were trying to decide whether it's worse that there were a lot of teeth in some situations and no teeth in other situations. That's the questions you get playing Heart, friends. And then on Sundays, I run Dark Matter on my channel. We're down to the last 2 episodes of that series, so I'm very heckin' excited for that. But yeah, thank you all so much. This is awesome. I love this game.
Yay.
This game is so good.
All right. Lauren, you got any personal stuff to plug?
Yeah, I'm Lauren, and that's Salty Ginger over on the Twitter. I'm the salty half of this channel. You can find me here. You can find me modding over on the Roll20 channel. And also, what else do I do? I'm a professional GM with the Magpie Curated Play Program. I have a Bluebeard's Bride game for sales on Friday. That's the thing. Friday the 25th, that sounds right, at 7 Eastern. So if you would like to come and play that, tickets are still available for that. And I'm going to be running a mini campaign of Zombie World next month for Halloween.
Yes, Zombie World's so much
I
fun.
love Zombie World.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a big fan. But that is it for me. What about you, Kienna?
Yeah. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to fucking drop that cliffhanger on y'all. It's gonna be real fun. We're gonna start off with combat next episode in both rooms, so I'm gonna have to split those.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, we're gonna make another map over there.
Yep.
Yep. But no, this was amazing as always. Thank everyone for being here and for putting up with my AI self today, because apparently that's where we're at.
Saw your true self, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's all good. But y'all can find me over on Twitter at Kienna. Best way to figure out what I'm doing when I'm not here on the channel, but I'm mostly just here on the channel with my best friend Lauren as we do TTRPG and video game stuff. Yeah, I've got a couple of cool shows that are coming up all across the internet, so just please go check those out. I will retweet them on Twitter. And yeah, let's close out with some channel stuff again. Again, a huge thank you to Roll20. Without them, we would not be presenting the show. Without them, Burn Bryte wouldn't exist. And they're also, also sponsored the giveaway that we're able to do. So thank you to them for partnering with us and for co-producing this with us. And of course, we're going a shout out to our other sponsors, which include Dice Envy and Grinding Coffee Co. They are both amazing companies who do amazing things with great products that we love. So please go check them out and use our codes to get some money off of that. And again, thank you to everyone who donated. Y'all are incredible. We are going to boop up that donation goal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna boop that up, and yeah, we'll get that. Surprisingly enough, I did not involve the complication this time round, so that will be next time.
Oh, there was no complication here?
No.
That was easy.
Wow.
Easy peasy.
This was easy mode.
What? What?
Yeah, we're gonna go raid our friends and collaborators over at Off the Table. They are playing some masks with a super cool crew, so we're gonna go do that. Please send them some hype if you have that emote or just some hearts from us at Salty Sweet Games. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So wave bye, everybody. Goodbye.